Hi, I'm Miss Kay, and I've taught acting classes at the Little Theater of Winston-Salem for probably longer than many of you have been alive, but we can't be there right now. So I thought I'd show you some things you can do at home to make characters so you can act out your own plays at home with just your hands and a few things you're going to find around the house. You're going to make some recycled hand puppets. Now you can see this is like an old salt cellar that's empty, an empty can. Your hands will fit in it better than mine. I got the old plastic container. You'll need glue and scissors, and then walk around your yard because you're going to find sticks, some seed pods, all kinds of interesting things, leaves, and of course, check your kitchen. You'll have seeds, pasta, cereal, all kinds of things you can use to make recycled hand puppets. They're not recycled because someone else used them. They're recycled because you're going to use some of the things you'd ordinarily put in your recycler or maybe even throw out, but I hope you'd be recycling them. And you'll also want to go upstairs and find a sock, because socks are fun, and you know all about sock puppets, I'm sure, where you can sew on eyes. You can glue them, but they don't stay as well. This sock puppet is just going to keep my hand from looking like a hand. And I was going to show you how I glue and put things on, but then I thought, there's nothing more exciting than watching glue dry. So what I've done is make some things out of leftover things around my house, and I'm going to show you. This is the weirdest.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
That's a fairly abstract frog, but do you see? He's made from a planter, something that's transplanted and it's too small, and maybe you don't want to start any more sprouts. You can decorate it up. This is, the netting is an avocado bag. These are seed pods from a sweet gum tree, old cemetery flower leaves. Whoop! There went his seed pod. Oh, the one-eyed frog. Here he goes. He's going to go back. Now, if you're fond of tin cans, and I am, hello. I thought this was going to be the villain of the piece, and then I looked around, and I saw this, and I went, oh, he could be a judge, an old, respectable judge from long ago. And then I thought, oh my goodness, what's this? This is an old little pie tin. Little treats come in those, but if you cut the edges off, you've got a crown. You have a royal member of a royal family. You can do anything you want with a tin can. These are butternut squash seeds, I think, and of course the tape is duct tape, our favorite thing that holds everything together. His little mouth here is very faint. That's part of a rose petal, because I had some outside of my house and some of them had fallen off. Now this can be cut into all kinds of different shapes and sizes. What do you think that's going to be? Meow. Meow. And this should be a gray sock or a black sock. But you know what's missing? Whiskers. So I thought you could probably make whiskers, not whispers, well, you could whisper, with pasta. But once again, it would take a long time to glue, and it's just not much fun to watch that happening. That would be a very long whisker. You'd probably want a shorter whisker. So instead, you know what this is? Tried and true? It is, of course, a Sharpie. They are very good friends for all kinds of things. And in this case, this cat's going to get some whiskers. You ready? Meow. That looks much more like a cat. Meow. Practice your sounds. You can make all kinds of things. Now, what's that going to be? Well, I couldn't decide. I'm going to cover this first. And it doesn't come with a cork. It comes just with the lid, but I used the lid for something else. On a little cup for little hands like yours. I was going to call him Mr. Moneybanks because of his eyes. And then I thought, I don't know. I don't know what he's going to be. But then I realized I've got this, and I've got this, and I think it's like a cape. I can have a superhero. And you can decorate, glue, tape, anything you want out of a cup, a recycled plastic container, and this was a little, I don't even know what this is, a scarf of some sort, a handkerchief. There's the top from the soda, whatever's lying around your house. Now you want to ask Mom and Dad, especially when you go into the refrigerator and you start, checking on the cereal and the beans and things. Oh, who's this? Who's this? Oh, what a lovely lady. She came to visit me. She has some hair. Maybe this is the princess who's going to turn that frog into a prince. You could take a little bow and put it on top, make her look a little more festive. Do you know what those big red lips are? That's a flower petal. Go outside, look around, find things that you can use, and sometimes you don't even know what you're looking for. It just comes to you. For instance, do you all ever blow your nose? Tissue box. But this tissue box is special. This tissue box, I didn't know what it would be, but it became fall and spring. It's a two-faced tissue box. You can put anything on it you want. These were old dried crackers that were in the refrigerator that I hated to throw out, but now I'm glad I didn't. They're big eyes. It's a petal from the tree, that's a stick, and yet it says fall and spring. Now, when you make your puppets, think about the voices you want to use. If they're quiet or loud, or dun dun dun. Very powerful and friendly. Get a friend, or right now you'll have to probably get a brother or a sister to work with you. You could have a whole group of puppets. As a matter of fact, you could be a whole group all by yourself. Because if you're like me, you've lost some gloves and you're left with that one spare glove, and that means you've got 5 finger puppets. You could sew onto it, but you can also glue and make whatever you like. And if also like me, right now you happen to have a lot of plastic bags when you go to the gas station, once again, you can use Sharpies to decorate your fingers, and then you can talk to yourself and they can talk to each other. Okay? Now let me think. What else can you do? These are also good if you want to make a musical instrument. This little hole here. They're natural drums. And if you put like some of these, for instance, the beans in here, just drop them in. You can tape the top. And then when you're making a dramatic entrance with your puppet, just in case you want to. Now, you'll need a little puppet theater, and it can be very little and very simple. As a matter of fact, once again, go out to your yard. I'm moving things out of the way so I can pick you up and show you something. You see that? That's a stick between 2 chairs with it's a piece of vinyl. I bet you have cloth that's longer, and all you'd have to do is fix that up, get yourself behind it, and your puppets will be hiding on top, just like a puppet theater. So now you need to go out, get yourself some glue and some scissors and some recycling, and you'll be ready to make your own little plays right at home. Have fun, and come back to the little theater as soon as it's open, because they do great plays. Take care.